Hello everyone, I don't even know if this is going to record. We've had a disaster, there's been loads of takes and the phone keeps cutting out. Oh, please record. So this is the DT, this is my February DT for the old design shop. I've used a number of techniques from a few of the booksmithing courses from Nick. We've got a rounded spine, sorry it's just too close isn't it? Rounded spine with raised ridges highlighted in gilding wax, sargon roses on the back, the spine and the front, a cocoa die cut, the filigrees, and there's only a hitch post fastener because I forgot to glue the seam binding under the liner papers. Grafiche Tassotti paper, a pink French book plate, which looks red on camera, but it's not. Artymaze, journal pages from the old design shop, French journal pages. Scented, these are draw liner papers, lavender scent, so I didn't dye them because it would have killed the scent. We've got vintage French fashion magazine pages, vellum, Dreamz Etc, a French document for the DT, seed catalogue pages from Tsunami Rose, music manuscript paper, die cut pocket, the innkeeper's journal, Shabby art, no not Shabby art boutique, Shabby Cottage studio I think. Oh, the charms, I forgot all this. Right, you've got a gold locket, a boho charm from Shabbychicmeetsboho on Etsy. We've got hand mirrors with roses and a rose in a cloche, and I've used crackle accents and Wink Stella on those, and that opens out the book so you can put two photos inside it. So that's where we were. There's a little French envelope, like a French style couple. That's from an ATC sheet for the DT. Really beautiful ribbon. It's got like fleur-de-lis and they're ruched onto the ribbon. Another one of those journal pages from the old design shop. Kirby Teasdale. Odd bits of stenciling, an ink stamp from Crafty Individuals. That's a PNG file that I've used as a digi stamp. I'm so worried this isn't going to film. A Tattered Dream, the trim. Some gathered seam binding that Donna Jameson did for me. So thank you, Donna. That one hasn't, but most of the ephemera I've printed laces on the backs. Got a French vocabulary card. I got these from Iralamija. These are garment tags that I will be listing in my shop shortly. Scented Garden by Rosemary Veery, airmail paper. Oh, that beautiful image that I love. The Harrison Fisher image here is layered onto some lace. See different laces. Calico Collage. There's lots of real vintage French receipts and things in here, and really old French postcards. That's from the French documents, and I coffee dyed or tea dyed and distressed it. The library cards are part of the DT. It's one of the ATC cards again. This is one of the receipts. Oh my god, it's upside down. From 1921, an original. But I will make those available as a printable, just cheaply, just so other people can access them. Really pretty tag. The innkeeper's journal, when I printed the lace on the back. it's getting a bit dark now, but I've noticed the overhead light really affects the quality of the film. Another one of those French receipts from 1904. All the postcards except for one, were gifted to me by Tracy Fox. So thank you, Tracy, I'm finally using them. Bookmark from the Graphics Fairy, but the free site. I'm having to rush this now because I'm really conscious of what's been happening with the phone. That's a little die cut on there of a dress model. Pretty lace pocket. One of Cheryl's mason jars from a new pink collection. I forgot what it's called, but they were gifted to me by Cheryl, the digis. Thank you, Cheryl. There's a little charm of a heart-shaped padlock. Ribbon from... Oh my God. I did a video on your shop a few months ago showing all those ribbons. Ooh La La Crafts. There's an amazing antique postcard in here as well. Keep thinking it's next. That's another mason jar of Cheryl's. Those lace tags are Wings of Whimsy. The vellum pocket is Santoro vellum. Dreamz Etc, Timeless Love. Some more of that vintage French magazine. I hope I'm not clicking too fast. I'm just panicking about the camera. The Artymaze Paris kit, and that's her London kit. Another journal page from the old design shop. Some rose paper, it's like for card making. Another ink stamp. Perfume label. That's one of the French magazine pages. That pretty picture there. Dreamz Etc. Vintage love story. That vintage French receipt that I used in the dessert journal. That writing and lace that you just saw, the background is from Flickr. Jessup High is the kit, and I can't remember the name of the shop, but I'll link it later. And I will remember this time to link the shops that I've got things from. And I'll go back and do the description of the last video to link the actual kits that I've used. Harris and Fisher again. It was an accident that I printed them out in miniature, but it ended up being a happy accident because they're the perfect size for embellishments. And they are part of my DT. Antique onion skin paper with the lines. Artymaze. Beautiful label there. I love it. Wallpaper bag. Can't even turn the page. These and most of the digital stamps are from the Graphics Fairy, mainly from the premium site, a 1940s, early 40s French dictionary page. Another nice label. That boho charm. A piece of French architecture, also from the premium Graphics Fairy. I've done a lace lining, I'll leave that there. That's Prima Love Story, and the back of it is foiled, and you've got a map of Paris, another die cut. Flowers of the World. Kool-Aid, and it still smells of strawberries. That's from a perfume sheet for the DT. And I recommend you keep this inside the glassine bag to protect it. It's an original postcard of the Moulin Rouge from 1908. It might be 1808. Did it be 1808? No. That's a digi stamp, and I used a background pink on. Embossed doily from Denise's shop, A Tattered Dream. Another perfume label, an envelope with a filigree. I hope I don't miss a page again. So you've got this double pocket, and it is getting darker now. A couple of little mason jars of roses. That pretty ribbon. And I can't find my Tiffany & Co stamp anywhere to do a cheesecloth stamp pocket. So what I'll do, I'll add later one of the tags I stamped with it. That's an ink stamp as well. French dictionary definitions. I'm sorry if it ends up being a really dark video. I've noticed that if you put on an overhead light, it causes like pixelation. Probably have missed it. That's Eternally Yours, and that's still the Paris kit. Got some embossed paper, antique onion skin paper again, Kaisercraft Cottage Rose, vintage French map with a ticket on, which was gifted to me in a bundle I bought from Hedgerow Secrets on Etsy, which you need to check out her shop. Another French document, Harrison Fisher, against a Floral Muse paper. The Box Boutique brown glassine bags, beautiful doily, ticket, another lovely trim from Denise's shop. These lined backgrounds are Dreamz Etc, Cottage Rose again. The financial slip is from the Paper Basket, and so are the onion skin papers. Some French broderie anglaise, and I printed this black and gold lace background, grungy background from Dreamz Etc, that writing and lace again, Graphics Theory receipt, some script washi, dyed those Martha Stewart punch outs, and that is a double pocket, so there's another pocket behind the rose. Martha Stewart punch out dyeing again. Gorgeous perfume label. My favourite one of my favourite Harrison Fisher images. A label, gold and cream, I think it's Graphics Theory. Ledger paper from Donna. I forgot, I'm going to put butterflies on a string on this. I'll do it when I get home. This is real Lauderay washi tape. Some coffee and cream lace. This is washi as well. These washi tapes, there's 3 of them I've used, of William Morris. They're from the V&A, which is the Victoria and Albert Art Museum. Very dark now. There's like a red rose cabochon in a filigree, and there's a cameo. I don't know if you're too, I don't know, maybe you're too close or no. It was very light when we first started filming, everyone. And I'm on the verge of a breakdown now. So we've got this beautiful lace from Heartily Felt Craft. I don't remember seeing the first one of those, do you? This time. There's a seed packet, it's Iralamija, Calico Collage library card. I made those pockets out of a template from the premium Graphics Theory, and I printed one of the marbled end papers on the back, and like a blank end paper from the old design shop on the front. That map of Paris again. Last signature. So journal page for the DT. this gorgeous gold embossed paper with the roses. Mode de jour, vintage French magazine page. Vellum, receipt, music, manuscript. This is a PNG file from the old design shop. Wings of Whimsy. Various elements that I've brought together. Beautiful Harrison Fisher image. That is my favourite, with the lady and Cupid weaving with the red wool. So that's Catherine Klein image from the old design shop. That's one of the perfume bottles, and I printed it onto a pink watercolour background. Old design shop, Iralamija. An extra pocket. All these little bits I've stuck in are from Embellished Collage by Dreamz Etc. We've got some more Rosemary Veery, Kirby Teasdale, another ink stamp, some foiled embossed paper, and I've stuck roses and ribbon. Very vibrant colours that we're not going to see today. Maybe at this point put the light on, do you think? I don't know, because it does affect the filming. It's alright, I'll just take my word for it, everyone. The colours are vibrant. I know what the light does. Do you reckon? Oh, I'll chance it. I'm sorry if this was a mistake putting the light on. Probably is. Because how it looks when you're filming it is different to how it looks when it's uploading. These square doilies, I think, are from Denise's shop again. Craft paper from the Everyday Journal. Some just elements from collage sheets from the old design shop. The French document. I love this envelope. And it's Tsunami Rose. I could even have missed a couple of pages. I should have done a page count and measured it as well. So there's like a top loading pocket. And that's like a stationery piece from Wings of Whimsy. Another ink stamp, perfume label. My favourite from the Rosemary Veery pages. These are from KB and Friends. One of the postcards that Tracy Fox gifted me. Die cut pocket. I've actually got a French document to go in here, and I forgot. That's not meant to be in there, but that's from the Graphics Fairy Premium site. Gorgeous. And I'm sure that I've missed out one of the vintage receipts that's actually in this. So this is like just a little fold out pocket. These are all old design shop elements, everything on this page. Except that's an original French message slip from Janine's shop, J9 Scraps. Vellum. Library pocket, so there's a space down the back. There's one of Sue Olsen's library cards with This Book Belongs To, and there's the real library card as well. And these papers are like an old Dovecraft stack. And I'm going to do a quick flick through it now and see if I've missed anything. I know I did that. That's the thing when you've done too many takes, especially when you're stressed. This journal will be listed in my Etsy shop later or tomorrow. So will those garment tags, and I've got them in a few different colours. And I'm sorry for how fast I've been speaking and flicking through. It's just unbelievable how many times I've done this video. I did do this page, didn't I? Right, okay. Do you remember me showing both real receipts as well? Okay. Right, everyone, I'm going to go, and I'm going to go outside, and I'm going to scream, and then I'll see you all soon. Oh.